could it be? Yes, do it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Glory Hunters. The season is on the line. No, not that, but the undefeated run, the invincible run of Bayer Leverkusen. From the depths of relegation to now staring down the barrel of a championship in the first leg of the semifinals. I'm Harry Wilson, and this is my partner, Glory Hunter Nick. Straight out of England, he'll set it straight and he'll let you know what's going on. Facts that you did not conceive, insights that you did not understand, and you probably won't understand after you've heard it to begin with. Right now, tonight, Roma, Leverkusen, semi-finals, Europa League. It's on. Nick, where are you in this one?
I'm on Leverkusen winning this. It's Leverkusen win everything, all the time.
It's Roma. All right. I'm starting to wonder. I almost tweeted this out today. Why is there two German teams in the Champions League final? Is that or going to the final? Is that because maybe the rest of European football doesn't match up well with German football? And since Leverkusen is not really playing German football, they're playing sort of Spanish football. Could it be a type of situation where a team can kind of be okay in their league? Is it because of like bad matchups, for tactically bad matchups between two teams where they can succeed? And the thing that concerns me about Leverkusen is, and I don't know this for a fact, if for some reason their style just doesn't either work or it clashes a bit with what Roma puts out. Is that a possibility? Because I'm wondering if the rest of Europe is not dealing with teams like the German football, right? Because conceivably, those two teams should not be in the position they are, Dortmund or Bayern. Bayern for different reasons, not because it's talent. Bayern because it's the same factory. Dortmund because of I guess age. So I'm thinking, is Leverkusen going to connect with this style of Italian football? It's kind of an open-ended question. But I do wonder if there's going to be this is one of the best teams they faced. It's a little going to be a little unpredictable. This is a team that's had 3 finals in the last 3 years. I don't know. What's your take? Am I off here?
I don't know if it's necessarily teams not matching up well. I think it's just the case of the luck of the draw plus the German teams are just playing really well. To be fair, in Europe,
it's just
like
not a style clash.
Obviously.
It's not a style.
I don't think necessarily.
Yeah.
But obviously all three play different styles of football. You've got Bayer Leverkusen who play this really attacking possession football. You've got Tuchel's a lot slower passing football, and then Dortmund play differently. They play more transitional. So they're all different styles, but they're just playing well in their own right as far as Europe's concerned. Obviously, Leverkusen is ridiculous this season anyway, so that's why they're beating everyone. Mm-hmm. You could maybe see Roma steal this off of though, because Leverkusen are a weird one, because they play really risky attacking football at times, and for some reason they've somehow managed to not be punished at all. Like they've just managed to defend themselves well enough, but there are plenty of times you see them where pretty much all their entire team is in the other team's half, and it's the kind of situation where you're I can't believe a team hasn't somehow just started off with them and just flown behind where all their players are just way up or something.
Well,
so maybe
that's what I'm wondering. Is this a style? Is this some kind of tactical blindside by opponent coaches? Are they kind of not seeing what Leverkusen's actually doing, and they don't know how to counter it because there's no traditional counter for it yet? There will be eventually. It kind of I wish you were around when Leach was around. He was showing me this crazy coach in Brazil that's not playing, I guess, this capture space football.
Oh, I think I know who he's on about.
He's giving up the entire right side of the field and just pushing it down the left with 4 or 5 midfielders. It's completely bizarre. Right, it's not what we're used to.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Because Xabi Alonso, when you listen to some people talk about how Xabi Alonso plays, they basically say he's an amalgamation of Klopp, Pep, and that Brazilian manager. Like the way he plays is like a weird amalgamation of the like aspects of all three of them. Is sort of what Xabi Alonso plays.
Look, growing up watching a lot of hockey, which I'm much more educated in, styles change. Sometimes they're generational. Are we on the cusp of something dramatic changing in European football? And it usually comes outside of Europe when it does come.
I mean, potentially. I don't know if it's necessarily a dramatic change, but you're obviously seeing like even like in the Premier League, you've seen changes with De Zerbi coming into the league at Brighton. He brought this press baiting style where obviously pressing was the main way to win in the Premier League since like Pep and Klopp came in, and then all of a sudden De Zerbi comes in and absolutely lights it up with Brighton, where he plays this style where he basically encourages you to press and like manipulates you by you like trying to just keep the ball as long as possible until you like overcommit on your press, and then all of a sudden he just flies up the pitch and like exploits the space left behind from the pressing. And then people like Pep or instantly started using that. That's why Pep's has said in the past in presses where he's like De Zerbi's had more of an influence than most coaches like already, because he brought this like weird style that everyone sort of had to find a counter for, and that's why he's not necessarily doing as well now. But he like revolutionised the league when he came in. So I don't know if it'd be necessarily like a drastic change, but things are definitely like the game's always evolving, right?
Yeah, sure. I think
that's why I always stand by Pep being the best ever, because he's not only got the success behind him, but he's been one of the main driving forces for the game evolving ever since day one. You know, the like a big thing with goalkeepers now is like people always look for goalkeepers who are good with the ball at their feet as well as being a good goalkeeper. That was sort of started from Pep basically using Victor Valdez at Barcelona as a third player, like just third defender in possession, and then all of a sudden everyone was like, oh shit, we can actually use our goalkeeper when we have the ball instead of him just being a guy who stops the ball. And that was Pep. You know, these really attacking fullbacks was Pep, because before then everyone was just defensive like Lahm, and then all of a sudden Pep comes on with Dani Alves and Jordi Alba, and it's like, oh, they can be used as attackers. And then he's just done so many different things, where Xabi Alonso's sort of coming and he's playing this very attacking unit style where like the whole team just pushes up into the other half, and somehow they're just playing so well with it that even though they leave all this space behind them, they're just not being punished for it, because I don't know, maybe it is a case of teams haven't quite figured out how to defeat them yet.
Well, we will.
You see that sometimes with teams where they'll do really well like one season, the next season all of a sudden they'll start stumbling a lot
because
after one team beats them. Yeah, because everyone's like,
I really wonder if that happened in Union Berlin. I wonder if that happened in Berlin. They just got figured out, and I don't think the coach didn't evolve, and he found himself out of a job by November this year. So here we go. Roma starting attack through the midfield, trying to move into the final third. We have kickoff about 2 minutes in, and we're ready to go. Make sure you join us in Discord. We actually stream games in there, hang around, fool around, all that other stuff, and we're looking for people to upload their rants on their favorite teams. If you want an example, go check the site. Don't take it out, like, share, and all that other stuff. You're more than welcome. We don't gatekeep, but we do bust balls. I hope you can fucking handle that. Anti gonna bust your nuts. Busting my nuts.
Deservedly so.
Why? It was a great team. A great club.
Yeah.
Right.
A great club to shit on.
Oh, it's tough. They're usually in the top of the fucking game.
Did you see the screenshot I posted of my friend's group chat this morning?
No, I didn't check that out.
He's a big Ipswich fan, and he was biting all day because their coach has been linked with a move to Brighton.
Oh, did you see? I don't know. You probably don't watch Locale Live, but somebody said put like I was putting teams behind me and the effect, and somebody said put in Ipswich, so I put in the other team. the rivals. I forgot the fucking name of them.
Norwich.
Yeah, I put Norwich behind me instead of Ipswich because they were demanding I put Ipswich behind me. That was Norwich. The old farm, right?
Yeah.
And you can see the chat. Norwich! Yeah, they had some kind of option they were using where you could put, like, stupid pictures behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend's, like, so anti-Norwich that he'll refuse to even play with them on FIFA.
That's stupid.
Yeah, like, we had a darts night round his, and so everyone who didn't have a match, we were just playing like FIFA. And so a couple of us decided to play as Norwich, as like the team we all had to play as, just to piss him off. And he was like, "No, I'm not playing."
Why not?
He was like, "I'm not playing." He refuses to play as Norwich, even on FIFA. That's why we picked him, to be fair.
Yeah.
But all day he's been getting mad because we were like, "Oh yeah, they're going to bottle it against Huddersfield, and McKenna's going to go to Brighton." He's like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, sharp."
And they bottle it.
Not yet, but
I'm going to pay much more attention to the Championship next year, I think.
it's a fun league.
It's more fun than
Like, it's been crazy this season that they have 3 teams that have got over 90 points. And one of them isn't going up, like, automatically.
Don't tell the American soccer hipsters. They'll start fucking watching and ruin it.
Probably.
I had a cab driver the other day. He says, "Why are they? I don't like the new Champions League format. Why are they changing it?" And I told him, because the American banks have their eyes on European soccer, and if you don't make these Barcelonas and Real Madrids happy, they are going to go with them. They're trying to save it from America. And he's an Arab bank. Aren't you American? I am, so I know what I'm talking about. They're coming for your fucking game. Go ask.
That's right.
You fan.
I've had a huge change of heart recently.
Why is that?
I am pro Super League now.
It's gotta. I'm not if they don't have pro rel.
No, I want it to be without pro relegation, right?
Why? You don't. No, you don't. You're lying. You're lying.
I do. My eyes have been opened. I've seen the light.
Who?
It won't destroy football. It will save football.
How?
Because what will happen is, because they'll be playing all of their games abroad and flying all over it, you as a fan can no longer go and watch a Premier League, like one of the big teams, every single week. So what does that mean? If you want to watch,
help your fucking team.
You have to see your local teams. So,
I think it hurts.
So the Super League may become this big mega rich thing, right? But local football will all become so much more watched and better because of it, because all these people that go and watch Man City every week or Man United, they're going to have to go watch like Salford or one of their smaller clubs.
First of all, more people since COVID, and I think Wrexham are checking out their local football teams in general. You know, I think
This escalates it.
I don't know. I think they want, look, with your countries over here on this side of the pond, you guys want to travel to other stadiums. That's a huge part of European culture that's going to be taken away. There's an attack by Leverkusen. Moving through the box, strikes it, deflects off a Roma player. Flies out to top. Pinballs, Roma clears. And Leverkusen was able to maintain possession.
They've started better, haven't they, Ian? Leverkusen.
Thing is, though, you keep Champions League, you keep Europa League, you keep everything. You just put the mega rich clubs into the Super League.
You don't want
I do. I'm fully for it now.
You're such a fucking hipster because if Braintree becomes like a big team, you won't even like it anymore. You probably go back to Chelsea.
I'm not even thinking about Braintree here. I'm thinking about football in general. Because you look at the mega rich clubs, right?
Yeah.
No matter what, they're always going to be ahead. You have the system now, right? Cool, it's good. We say that the Super League will kill football, right? But it's kind of dead as it is anyway. City win the league every year. Liverpool win the league every other year if City don't win it.
Yeah.
You've got Arsenal, Chelsea, United maybe when they stop being so shit. That's 5 clubs going to dominate the league no matter what. You get rid of those, all of a sudden, completely opens up the English league.
What about the Champions League? They're not going to be able to keep.
You keep the Champions League. You keep that. You keep everything as it is. You just take the big, mega rich brand clubs which dominate the leagues now, put them in their Super League, let them make all their mega American money, right? Let the fans go and watch the home games or whatever, and maybe fly away. And the most people that are like, oh fuck this, I can't afford to go and fly to Europe every single week. I'm gonna have to go watch my more local teams. And you build up the clubs in the league system that are below rich clubs.
You need pro rel then to get into the Super League, don't you think?
No, you just leave them to be their own separate entity. They're this big commercial fucking league, and then you've got the real football leagues with the Champions League and the Europa League with all the smaller clubs who can then build and grow, and you're going to make... And more people are going to start watching the smaller local clubs because they're not going to go and see their massive team every single week because they can't afford to anymore.
I finally got talked out of the Super League.
I've been talked into it.
You're European.
But I see it as in, like, it's us getting rid of the big mega clubs which are way ahead of everyone else, rather than us losing them.
But isn't that kind of the cool thing? Like are we going to get the Saarbrücken versus Bayern again?
You will get the Saarbrücken versus the Werder Bremen, who are winning the Bundesliga all of a sudden. And then Werder Bremen don't win the league because Wolfsburg have caught up to them and beat them the next season. It's going to make everything so much more competitive because it's not Bayern winning it every year. Or Dortmund second.
I will say this: I don't like the system of leagues. It does bother me. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Is there any way to make those other teams? See, the problem, one of the problems is just simple population. You know, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Glasgow's got the biggest population. I was like, speaking of, I'm probably going to be covering this tomorrow. Celtic won the league. You know.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did. Someone sent me a message. They won the league.
That's disappointing. Bit early, isn't it?
Yeah,
have they even played the Old Firm, the last one?
No, I don't think they played the last one. I don't know how much that one didn't matter last year. I think Rangers won it, but nobody watched it. It was already wrapped. But I think they have a Scottish Cup for that, if I'm not mistaken. There's still some silverware to play for.
Hustled out of possession. Seen that quite a bit so far in this game. And Grimaldo head up, looking for options.
Oh, there's Florian moving in.
Now Adley. Grimaldo again. He's been a fantastic signing.
Well, they're just quadruple teaming him. They're able to clear it.
They're playing very deep at the moment, Roma. You saw it there. You had, 3 Leverkusen players forward, and like almost the entire Roma team was in front of them.
It's kind of old school Italian, is it not?
Yeah. I mean, it might be able to work. Like I say, they like to push up a lot, so maybe De Rossi's plan is defend deep, try and soak up as much pressure as you can, and then try and exploit that space when it opens up. But then the risk is you're letting Leverkusen have a lot more pressure on you if you're sitting deep like that.
I saw little Tommy crying in practice day. He's trying to fight off tears. So I yelled at him. What's your problem? Get over here. This is... I guess he was doing some defensive shit.
Look at the stats, Ian.
One kid said to me,
52% possession, on the
why do I let everybody get by me?
It looks like that.
Is he going to let him make you cry over that? He's like, just get in there. Say something back. You know? Hit him or nothing. Say something back. Go out playing.
Break his legs.
So they pick teams to do like the final scrimmage, because they do drills and then they have a scrimmage, right? And a lot of the kids aren't showing up, so it was perfect triangle 3v3, you know. with the coaches being
Grimaldo's
goalies.
position's
And
quite interesting, Ian.
the kid played right wing.
He's
Tommy's on
joining in
play
that
center back.
midfield
The kid
area
moved in.
as he gets the
Tommy
ball
stepped
now.
in and put him
Seeing a lot of it.
down.
Just a slightly
Boom, and
unexpected
he stayed down.
position
Not, and it was
he
a
plays
clean.
wide-ish
It was a clean
and
challenge.
delivers devilish
Yeah.
crosses.
Yeah.
I also got to get him. I'm wondering. I'm like, I was
Familiar
hold on a
territory.
second. Developing attack in the corner.
Good movement in Carpier towards
Wow.
the back post.
Ooh,
Bit too much on it for
fancy.
Frimpong.
Pass. Throwing Roma. No, he.
Well, he can do the treble.
One of the things he
Xabi
does is
Alonso.
if I told him is you're going to play center back, you're going to hurt guys by accident. You know? Never try to hurt them on purpose. Tackle the ball, not the player. And but I was like, you seem to get like really down on yourself, and you got to let it go. Because I was watching Peter Crouch. Apparently, that's the problem his father had with him. He was a little soft. Not using his huge frame. It's got to. That's what you kind of do. It's leave on the field.
Yeah, you've got to use the strengths you've got, and being bigger than everyone is like a huge thing to be able to use.
Tommy doesn't. See, I think I probably know this from hockey. Tommy doesn't know when, because he's not fast. He doesn't know when to drop back. Like, he doesn't know. Like, I could see it like 2 touches before when it's time to start running backwards. He doesn't know his experience. So what'll happen is if the ball ping pongs out, he'll get beat. So he's got to be able to read what's going on in the box to know when not to play. When not to come on and start dropping back.
Yeah.
Really because I don't even have the words for it. Oh, Hockey pulls down. No call. Attack continues. Potential cross. And what's going on? Lukaku was definitely fouled. Now they did. They pulled the yellow card out.
I think it was a pull on the shirt. We'll see here.
Yeah. Old freaky top.
There, he pulls him to the ground.
Yeah, he pulled Lukaku right down. Probably a professional foul there. I don't know. Maybe a little.
Yeah, he would have been clean through if not.
So, old freaky top. Jonathan
for this game.
Taking one for the team.
Yeah, to be fair, something about like reading of the game isn't really something you can teach as such.
You can teach. No, I think you gotta. Like, I try to tell him, if you think, yes, you can, because you know when you're going to lose possession. He's got to start dropping back before the possession is lost. He's got to be able to read that. I mean,
well, yeah, but obviously it's something he needs to learn, but it's kind of a hard thing to teach because it's not like there's a scenario that you can play out and tell him right now this is when you go back, because nothing like that is ever naturally.
I mean, if I fucking had a radio, it's okay, start dropping. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So he earned a whole bundle today. Real hustle, real intensity. After that one time, he wasn't.
Deliver of that ball, you can't put it anywhere else.
Breaking up. And he had playing that high line. He got a nice centering pass. You know those kids at that level, they never pass.
Yeah.
And volley, top shelf. From outside
Very
the
nice.
box. Yeah, not the we don't never play a full size field, but would have been outside the box. Volley, top shelf.
One of the hardest things to do in football is volley it.
He took it on the ground. It wasn't in the air. He volleyed it like it was a ground pass. It's a hard ground pass, and he just basically redirected it top shelf. I even told him, it's like, that came off really hard. There isn't too many people that could have stopped that, at that range. Yes, it was a hard ground pass, and he just put his foot out. He put his foot out. The old R1 circle finesse kick, and he just went straight up. I told him, you just got to get him. When you be a defender, you got to get mean.
That's the second time Roma put a real press on.
Somebody says some shit to you, say it back and make him pay. By the way, that kid that messed with him, he got taken out by Tommy, cried. Then he got cleanly taken out by the girl on the team, who's probably the best defender. You know, just ultra aggressive. Yeah. Then she got fouled. He got fouled hard by that same girl. Got kicked in the back of the leg. Cried. And then he took one off the fucking face in a redirection. So
absolute shit.
God is punishing this poor kid, this poor Turkish kid. I felt bad for his father, so his father seems like a nice guy. Uh-oh, Roma deep. Tries to get from Lukaku, flies over the net. Goal kick.
Good move.
Looks like he should be playing American sports. Oh, it's offsides.
Yeah. Doesn't he?
Yeah. He's a big boy. You know, I know you guys are hard on him, especially in the third. He does do things that impress me sometimes. You know.
He's not a bad player. Yeah. He's just a prick.
Yeah, he's a little bit off his own ass.
And he's got his flaws.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I see him interviewed. I think he's all right. You know, speaks a lot of languages. That's kind of cool. You know.
Still a prick.
Like 5-7 languages.
And I bet he's a prick in all of them.
I like how he gets his big ass in front of shots.
That was funny.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Looks like Roma earned a corner. A lot of pressure putting on the Leverkusen midfield and defense.
They've obviously studied Leverkusen, and I know we keep going about the first half performance of West Ham in that second leg. Front foot football, pressing Leverkusen high. They like to dictate the game. They'll take risks. The energy then from the players transmits into the crowd.
Chelsea Tottenham's 1-0 Chelsea at half time.
Oh, yeah. That's a derby, right?
Yeah, it's one of the London derbies.
Delivery, it's far off. Gets caught in. Oh, Lukaku with a beautiful header, but it hits the crossbar.
I think that's a plan. Look at Paredes. Look how he just peels off round the back.
And Marseille Atalanta's 1-1 currently.
Generates the power himself, Lukaku. That's a fantastic header.
Yeah, Party's really keeping that in was really special. That shouldn't have been a chance.
He's done really well there.
He's got 7 goals in 11 appearances in this competition this season. Only Aubameyang ahead of him in the scoring charts.
Michael Ballack will have that. Michael Ballack is not impressed.
For the German champions, trying to get Adley away. Play on. The referee doesn't know. He gives it the way of Mancini.
Aldi getting real hot with the referee's call. He called a foul on Leverkusen.
I think their man was fouled.
Jacques and Ritz talking to him now.
I might be wrong, but I
and Xavi Alonso giving the ref an earful as well.
We'll see here. Look, the first
oh, Jesus.
They both got hold of each other's
My
shirts.
God.
To be fair,
bad call by the referee.
I think the referee.
A lot of shirt pulling.
Play go on there. It's a 50-50.
Well, you can only assume that he thought Adley's was the first offence.
Yeah. Mancini playing that attacking football. Pull your shirt and breathe at that.
In this game is rising.
Florian Ritz with an attack with the through ball to Frimpong. Frimpong in his side. He tries to put it up and over the net.
Looked in for a second then.
It's a great ball. You think he's got to go across the goal.
But this game's got it's got an English feel to it as far as the speed's concerned.
Offside. It's a tight angle. He's got to go across the goalkeeper. Just watch. He opens his foot out. Gets it all wrong.
Yeah, I can see both sides scoring in this game.
You can't be giving Jeremy Frimpong that kind of space.
Certainly not.
Ritz isn't even old enough to drink in the States. Unbelievable. Lukaku. Play gets spit up to. Uh-oh, we got a problem here. This ref does not look sure of himself. Number 92, El Suarez?
El Sharawi.
Oh, he takes a knee. Back of the head. He definitely has something.
He's Egyptian. Well, Italian Egyptian.
While we wait for the game to resume, a reminder, the Premier League run-in coming up on TNT Sports. Arsenal against Bournemouth on Saturday. As you look at that Frimpong chance again.
Hey, goalie,
Arsenal will hope to finish better than that.
Tell you what, if he tapped that to the side to go around the keeper, he probably could have got a penalty there.
That is going to be, it'll be a big one. 3 o'clock, TNT Sports 1 on May the 19th, when we will get all the answers.
Yes, Jeremy Frimpong broken up. Turns into a Roma attack. This is a second time.
Down goes Dybala, free kick's given, what, 30 yards out?
There's Xhaka with a foul. We'll just see this.
His poor ankle.
Yeah, he just caught him, didn't he?
Ball to Wyatt taking a beat.
I've seen that and I've made my decision, which does not include a yellow card for Xhaka. It might be a bit lucky to escape one there.
I think the next one he'll go into the book. Xhaka.
It wouldn't be the first yellow of his career, would it?
Leverkusen have 3 strikers on the bench and not a single one starting.
You also have a Wehen Wiesbaden-Spieler on the pitch.
Yet to lose, wearing a Leverkusen shirt.
Andre.
Yeah, number 8. Local boy done well. Actually, I don't think he's from Wiesbaden. Maybe he's from Hesse.
I think he was at a couple clubs before Wiesbaden when I looked.
Dybala takes charge. Never really a threat.
Free kick. Over the crossbar. Never had a chance.
Bit far out to be shooting there. We're asking a lot.
Who do you think you are? Shinsuke Nakamura. Nobody Shinsuke. He didn't retired like last year.
Yeah.
You know, I really wonder if
43 or something.
Am I crazy, or should they be making these kids do drills at an early age to really? I don't even know the expression. Put some English. I know the pool expression. Put English on it. Uh-oh, Roma cross open, and Dybala falls down again. I don't know. He's got ice skates on or something. Every time I turn around, number 21, Paul Dybala, is on his ass.
Before the game, they were watering the pitch very heavily, Ian. And you can see it on a couple of occasions now. Dybala has come over to the sideline. I think he might have changed his footwear.
What do you mean by put some English on it?
Like spin on the ball. You know, you can curve and change the. I don't know how to do. How do you put? What do they call it? Uh-oh, here's a loose ball out in front. Ritz, Toa. Punished from a mistake in the backfield. Florian Ritz. They make it 1-0 in this first leg.
Ronaldo with another assist. Like he's like 16th or something.
18 goals this season.
Florian Ritz, baby.
Huge moment in the game.
Absolute phenom.
Yeah.
Leverkusen fans away to our left.
Better than Musiala.
Composure just to
Bellingham.
slide it past the goal.
And Bellingham.
You want to talk about quick.
Initially done well. But then that's
I was super impressed with him. Yeah, rumors were they were happy to see him go in the locker room.
You're thinking for 1
I heard
minute
that
is he
in
going to
German.
take a shot on his left foot?
Because they're all soft Germans.
Could be.
And he just rolls
A real character came in the dressing room. They didn't like it.
It could be. I don't know if you're wrong.
Never going to miss that, was he? Not the form he's in all this season.
He seems to get on well with the Real Madrid players.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
A bunch of egomaniacs. Sure. Oh, that's interesting. They got the jersey on top. On the home uniform, they have the name on top, or the name of the team on club on top.
Yeah,
The away jersey is reversed. That's interesting. They all should have their name on top. There's a reason they have their name on top. I know you don't want to put their name on when they came, but it's for television. Like Bayern Munich and all these Dortmund, they put the name of the club on top. Yes, I know what team I'm fucking watching. I like to know what.
Yeah, he's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Well, you should do it like Van does. They have a small, like Van Wiesbaden at the top, and below that's the number, like right on the back of it. I think that's the way to do it.
It's definitely yellow card. I don't know why he's complaining. Just watch.
Really strange against Bath the other day. They had the player names on the top, and then just like below the player names, they had like the sponsor name. Then the goalkeeper didn't have his name, but they'd moved the sponsor up to where the name would be on the shirt.
I don't like that.
So it looked really weird. Unless the goalkeeper's name was the sponsor's name.
The first time I think I'm aware of this, I think it was in the late 60s, early 70s in Major League Baseball. That's when they first started putting the names in the jersey. The New York Yankees put no name in the jersey to this day. Free kick, far outside the box for Leverkusen.
The thing is, you got to have the club logo on the front, so why do you need the name on the back?
I have no idea. Put the name
Seems a bit redundant.
Gramado.
Like if you couldn't guess by the Bayer Leverkusen badge on the front, this is a Bayer Leverkusen shirt, as it says on the back.
Frimpong with the speed tries to set it. Nobody home. Strike. Tipped away by the keeper and into his own hands. Jonathan Tah is another God. He's a beast too. He should be playing in the NFL.
Just look at the run.
There's a lot of talk of him going to Bayern potentially.
Palms it into his own net, but that run from Frimpong inside
with
the pass inside the fullback.
End up like Mike.
And Viet again, Ian. Tactically, Alonso spot on tonight, playing Viet.
But now is not the time to go to Bayern.
In the box, he's got his goal.
Yeah, he's weird. Like the timing of all these rumours.
6'4", by the way.
You know, if he goes in with him, at least 2v2 at the back.
He's 28.
So tactically, Alonso is doing exceptional.
So I wouldn't go. Not if I was a Leverkusen player.
I'd give this team a whole new side if I was young. Yeah, that might be it. He's 28. So he's going to play at a big club. Maybe that's his chance.
Yeah, potentially. Like, yeah, this is probably the last chance.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't go Bayern. I would probably go, like, elsewhere if that was the case.
Yeah, I'd probably leave the Bundesliga.
Go to a big team in another league because you've won the Bundesliga, right? What are you going to achieve with Bayern that you haven't this season?
They probably don't look at his achievement, and this is going to sound kind of like, oh, they're all about the money, and I don't necessarily believe. I think that's just spoken. Those are words spoken by poor people. You only have a good 12 years to make this serious money. Bayern's got it. The other teams don't. That's where it is. That's where I'm going. You know, I'm pushing 30-40 and Ritz with opportunity. He's deep inside the box. Looks for a way to cross. Gets it to the top. Grimaldo tries to hook one in, an in-swinger. And Roma's able to clear and recapture possession. Difficult, though, moving out of their final third. And Leverkusen is back in control in Roma's end.
I can't believe he's just got away with that. He just walked over and pushed him.
The position really suits him. You know, we've seen him play as a 10, but there gets
Like blatantly in the middle of the pitch.
Boyan Ritz with the through ball. Adley was not able to control Grimaldo. Realder tries to hook a low cross in, and just wide by Jeremy Frimpong.
they're all over the place.
The ex-Celtic man.
Just look at that pass. It's behind Frimpong. He has to adjust. Goes for that far corner. Just couldn't get enough around it. Could he?
What a few German cities
So
I've been
close to getting a second.
You've been everywhere.
They've just got to hang on here, Roma. They need
Berlin.
something to happen. They need a break in the play.
Never been in that part of the world.
Yes, this is a vital phase, I think, in the two-legged tie.
You know they eat raw fish in the morning.
Really to get Leverkusen
Covered with a weird type of sauce in Brandon. It's really bizarre. It's the white sauce, the raw fish, and that's what they eat in the morning over there.
These ties can turn around, can't they?
I couldn't eat it.
Interesting.
I dated it.
I think anybody who saw that.
There was more problems going on than the bad fish, but man, I tried so hard to eat that shit.
There was only ever going to be one winner. That was Atletico, but it turned out the other way.
I just don't ever see why you'd have raw fish when you can just cook it.
Well, I love the sushi. Love the
Would
sushi.
understand fully why Bayer Leverkusen are having the season they're having.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah,
fantastic.
but this is like a
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a raw slice of fish.
Shot
There's
there.
no rice in it.
Smalling went in with Wirtz, and that left
It's
2v2
breakfast too.
It's
I
about
bet it's
fish.
fucking good for you though.
for an attacking
Oh, probably.
for Leverkusen. So
Did you ever end up watching that interview with
does he go in with Wirtz
with Schweinsteiger and Gary Neville?
and allow a 2v2? And we know the
Yes.
Did you see what they were eating? That's a traditional Bayern meal. We have that. Actually, we have that here every so often. My wife makes it. That type, the white sausage, with special. It's got a special kind of like honey-like sauce that goes with it. That I can handle from time to time.
knock in the face there from Cristante.
Oh wow!
But not
Where am
raw
I?
fish and white sauce.
Not get. Look at them taking swings at time. He's not biting.
You might expect that
Mm.
as simmering
He can
tension.
whip everybody's ass in the field. Probably.
And he's on a yellow.
Oh. Yeah.
That's probably why they're targeting him.
Yeah, it could be. Oh wow, they really are.
Very easily there.
Remember, he pulled that guy down earlier and got a yellow for it. So they're probably thinking all they need is him to bite once, get a second yellow, and he's gone.
You know, the coach can get his words on.
Yeah,
his
Cars
name
dropped just made an
regroup,
incredible stupid
you know,
dive there.
because it looks like that Leverkusen so on top might get.
There was like a really weird situation that happened with Karsdorp when Mourinho was there.
What was that?
Roma.
He came off the bench in a game, played like shit, and Mourinho came out after the game and said that he'll never play for Roma again, and like his lack of effort is like disgraceful and shit like that. And then
Had him in the
there was
next
like
game.
reports that the ultras had like chased them out of Rome,
Yeah.
and he was like set to leave the club, and then it sort of like went quiet for a couple of months, and then he sort of emerged again and sort of just played since. It was really weird.
Best story I ever heard.
There were like reports literally saying he was chased out of Rome and shit like that.
Best
And then, yeah, all of a sudden he's still there.
That's weird. Fucking Italy. I tell
I know
you,
Inter were apparently really wanted him.
the best. Ronaldo. Oh, stripped away. Didn't look like he. I don't know what he was trying to do there. He seemed like pretty confused himself. Blaya.
Yeah, I think he was.
Oh, and they don't call it, and it is a Leverkusen ball as they bring it to the midfield marker, top of the circle. Andrich bringing it in the final third. Ritz with a fiery shot just wide.
Yeah, it looked like Xhaka was looking for a run there, which just like didn't happen, and then all of a sudden he had no space anymore.
Dominating the game. You can see as he strikes that ball how wet the pitch is. You can understand people slipping. But when Smalling give that ball
I
away,
think
thought
I want to put a
opportunity
poll in the
put
chat. I wish I had access to it. Maybe we should
the
give.
forward play of Leverkusen in.
Should
Good to hear talking to people in the German camp about Wirtz.
Florian Rich shave that ridiculous hair lip he has?
Very grounded.
Maybe we should.
No, he shouldn't.
No, he looks ridiculous.
It's gonna be a
Look,
big
I
player
couldn't
for
grow
Germany at the
a
Euros
beard or a
this summer.
mustache until I was in my 30s. Why should he like? And I shaved because I look ridiculous when I try to grow it.
Plenty of time for Roma to do something about this.
Because facial hair is a man's makeup.
Yeah.
Stante worked well on
Doesn't
that
help you
right-hand
with
touchline.
True.
Not a bad week at all so far for the German team.
I'm about to go on this diet where I don't eat 16 hours out of the day. And I can eat pretty much what I want in between.
You're intermittent fasting. It's the way to go.
My wife dropped serious money. I gotta just drink fucking water like an idiot.
Yep.
I can drink water and I can drink Apfelschorle, which is basically apple juice with a bit of water in there.
Are you changing the way you eat at all, or is it purely just like intermittent fasting?
You know, I don't really eat that bad. Here's what happens. I don't eat that bad. I eat like regular like cold cuts and stuff, like regular meat and like fajitas that are grain, and I pretty much eat that throughout the day. The problem is, my wife will just bring home McDonald's and like, will you have anything else? I'm like, no, this is what I got. You know.
It's like the quickest way to lose weight is keto plus intermittent fasting.
What's keto?
It's like a very low carb diet.
Yeah.
And it's like low carb and lean meats, basically.
Well, my wife does the shopping and she won't cooperate. She'll buy me something.
Yeah, intermittent fasting is like one of the best ways to do it. It's like it's like one of those where you are hungry at first, but then after like a week of doing it, because you're just used to like not eating for that period of time, you sort of just stop getting hungry during it.
Ritz Andrus fires a shot. Jeez, saved by Silver. Beautiful shot. God, we couldn't have kept him
It's probably a bit good for Wiesbaden now.
No, they congratulate. The team congratulated them. It's nice that we produce a player like this.
But it was moving. Just see from this angle. Yeah.
He started playing for Germany as well in their recent games. They were starting him and Kroos in midfield.
Maybe him and old Benny Holloway. That'd be nice if he gets a situation next year. I wonder what's going to happen to him. Oh, 3 goals. Yeah, I think you got to adjust to the league too. That's a big jump, and then you had a bad luck with the coach. Maybe next year.
That's the thing. He's in a team that's not performing 2 steps above where he was playing last season.
The reason he wanted to go is because he wanted a shot to play in Champions League, and he got dicked out of that. And you could say, well, he came from the 3rd league. That's why he was left off the roster. They couldn't score. And it's pretty clear that first coach.
Ooh.
Wide shot.
That was a really nice hit from Pellegrini.
Yeah, real strike from Pellegrini. Just
not enough curling.
Yeah, Boar had it covered, but boy, it came out of nowhere and knocked all his water bottles all over the place.
The goalkeeper had it covered.
That's the thing they do in the NHL, like because the goalies put their water bottle on top of the net. So one of the things you do if you got a breakaway one-on-one is you roof it and knocks the water bottle out. It's really cool. Andrew's taken down by Lukaku.
From Lukaku, and it leads to a Leverkusen free kick.
Boy, his kid.
I think they've been brilliant, Ian. Leverkusen, I think they'll be disappointed just with a 1-goal lead going into
Good shot of that Roma's player crotch. Thank you very much, TNT Sports.
It's what we pay to see.
Yes, right.
TNT's where the Braintree game's being shown. by the way.
No, I'm covering it. I'm going to be doing the game.
There's loads of uproar at the moment because of the tickets.
What's wrong with the tickets?
Well, because we only got 400 away tickets, so loads of people have missed out.
You got tickets?
I did, yeah. Luckily.
I wonder if I get to do it. $9.
Because,
There's no way to, like, steal stream it either.
TNT are showing it.
Oh,
So
really?
whatever you're using to watch this, yeah, it's on it should be on TNT, yeah. Because it's the final.
What I'm using is completely legal.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. I don't know.
Of course.
I'm just clicking the game, man.
Good centre forward play. Good hold up play.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my friend said it's on TNT.
Just overhit that pass for El Shaarawy. Might be making a change here. De Rossi was just doing the
Yeah, there's been loads of uproar.
substitution.
Which, to be fair, is like understandable. We get 400 away tickets for a final. That's a joke.
Not so he's moving freely.
It should be played at a neutral venue and a 50-50 split.
It doesn't have anything to do with their facilities. Oh, Roma finds himself deep and wide on the left side. Pushed in, headed away by Frimpong. Excuse me, not Frimpong. Sober.
It's not the facilities necessarily. It's just like finals are normally played at a neutral ground like Wembley, and then you get a 50-50 split on the tickets, right? Whereas the way this league does it, whichever team finish higher in the table gets to be at home for the final.
Here's a corner. Ball's right in Kovar's hands. He pitches it ahead, and that leads to an attack. Boy, Dorian Ricks. The big knockaway. He's looking to put it away. Drops it back. Grimaldo deflected. Here it is again. Frimpong was also blocked in front.
Well, Andy should have shot there, I
Roma
reckon.
gets it all the way up to Lukaku, who slowly gets to the ball. Ref blows
He's
it
offside.
dead. Offside. Boy, he's right on the line.
Wow,
Huh?
what an opportunity
He's
again.
just off there.
Sensational first half.
That's unlucky.
Oh, what an opportunity.
I'd like to see the new
I would have shot if I was Adley there.
Xhaka with a little ball off his knee.
Fortunate.
Unexpected, but what a half it's been for Leverkusen, Ian. Deservedly in the lead 1-0. I think they'll be disappointed with that.
And that is half-time, and Roma may go off thinking that only 1-0 down is
Well, that's
a bit
it.
of a result from what happened there.
That's the
At
half.
times there by a
Very
Leverkusen
intense. Also
were
chippy.
1-0.
really quite bewildering and beautiful to watch.
I don't get the feeling that Roma's out of this one. I think they could strike back if Leverkusen leads the guard down a little bit. But I think it's, especially by the way some of the Roma players behaved, the way they fouled, they feel like they're the underdog team. I think they know it too.
100%.
Yeah.
They've played a lot more defensive and safer than Leverkusen. Because, yeah, probably that. Knowing that they're the lesser side. Yeah, probably playing back a bit. But Leverkusen, they could be more than one goal up here. That's the only worry for Roma. And there's still an opening for Roma to get back into this because they've had some dangerous moments. But, like, if Leverkusen get their shooting boots in the second half, they could easily get a second or a third goal before Roma get there first.
Where's Optimus? Where the fuck is he? Where's he come in here? Oh, yeah. I didn't even see him in there. Get your ass in here.
I didn't want to just jump on when you were commentating.
I guess you want to do it? You want to do it again?
I'll sit on with you, yeah. I'll sit on with you.
All right, God, we miss you.
Yeah.
We miss you to
More than
death.
welcome.
We miss you to death, man. Where the fuck you been?
I know. Fucking just work, man.
Yeah, I know. Bro, how you feeling with your?
I feel fine.
With your twisted bowls.
No, wee bit sore this week because I had a lot of walking to do because I had a wedding Saturday So I thought I'd give you a good laugh because I was wearing a full kilt. Apart from that, no, that'd be fine, dude. Fine.
I don't know if you're being a tough guy though. You know what I mean? That's what I worry about.
No. I've it's been all right. And it's like just like I've gotten like the good, right? Well, I've obviously got the good news and all that stuff with it. So it's like, right, okay, so we just have to wait and see. But it's no like stopped me from working or anything, or doing anything else. So I was like, all right, cool.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll get your little guy in there. How about that?
Because I need to reconnect on my camera, and I've been fucking messing about with this PC.
How do you like your caricature?
Oh, loved it.
You do?
Loved it.
He did a really good job, didn't he?
Made me the first time I've looked skinny in about 15 years.
Well, I told him to make it a little chunky, but I didn't want to go over the top. Wait till we might bring in Leach. Wait till you see what we do to him. Leach doing some streams over here. He's quickly earning his path to glory hunter.
He was quite good in the last one that we did with him.
No, he was Leach is sharp. We got a nice little fun. This is becoming the most fun I have online. And I don't make a nickel. Yeah.
Less stressful.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got love phones tonight. See how that goes. I took 2 days off.
Fun.
So did you see my my rant? That's what I'm looking to do. That's what I want you to do for.
Oh no, I did because I watched it, and when you were when you got to who was that guy who played for NYC? It's Lampard. Told me it's Lampard.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. well, who's the guy that Chelsea always switches with when the coach fails? They put John Terry in there, right?
It was Lampard.
It
was Lampard again.
It was Frank Lampard.
Yeah, so we have our own Frank Lampard here in Wiesbaden. What do you think? We haven't even talked that much. What do you think of my team collapsing from the mid-table?
Dude, I thought they would have gave the guy to the end of the year, at least the end of the year, because how many games are left in the German league? Maybe about
3.
Let him see out the 3 games. Do you know what I mean? And then just go, right, there's no point sacking him now, and what is it going to accomplish? Is there any way they can survive, or have they definitely been relegated?
No, they haven't been definitely relegated, but I mean, they could have 2 extra games if they get in that promotion or the playoff relegation spot. You know,
they're not in their relegation spot, like playoff now.
They're in playoff now, so they could hold on to it and then get an extra 2 games. I'm sure they don't want to do that. They're not in the mental. The thing is, like, at the end of the game, look, we're a recently promoted team. There's not a shit ton of like overwhelming talent there. Most of that talent, moved up, went to other teams. It's just the way it goes. I guess it's just that with what they had, they did really well, and I'm wondering if other teams figured them out in the second round. Like, oh, we're not gonna make that mistake next time. That's what they're doing, type of thing. And then like I said, he never got a static sort of bunch of forwards, and they never clicked.
No,
they never clicked.
Like compared to last season, and then. Like, even at that...
I knew he was going to be in the lineup every week, and I didn't see it. And I get him changing things around. And some of them, the guys got hit with the flu, red cards, and international, because Iredale's a Socceroo. It was... it was kind of some bad luck on his part. But, that is his responsibility to make sure that those guys click together.
If Iredale was a true fan of the Wiesbaden, he would have turned down Australia. Reggie Lamb turned down Bermuda to play for Braintree.
Did he really?
Yeah. In the last friendlies they had, Bermuda called him up and he told him to go fuck because he had important games for Braintree.
I don't know if I'd have done that. Not for Braintree.
Mighty Iron.
Not for Braintree.
To be fair, I was playing for like a playoff spot for Braintree, whereas I think it was only like friendlies for Bermuda. So, and I bet their facilities are fucking shit.
Did you see that thing I posted? I saw one of the players downtown.
Yeah, the one who gave you a dirty
Will
look.
saw it. I know I talked to you about it. Did you see that, Will?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guy
Yeah.
shot me a dirty look.
But it's one of those ones that it's like, like even like you said, you could guess what the lineup was going to be all season, and even like last season, like a lot of teams figured out like the weakness, and fair enough if the coach thinks it works, it works. But playing that 3 constant at the back, it was like you could tell how to get round Wiesbaden. All you had to do is, how many times have you seen like it was the free kicks given away, etc. It was just coming, and then like it happened to us at the start of the season, and that's how Beale got sacked, and then they re-changed it back to the 4 at the back, and it works. Just drop Connor Goldson, just get him to fuck.
Speaking of, Celtic clinch, correct?
No,
they didn't clinch. I thought they clinched this weekend. No, they have not clinched. You're still in it.
No, it's mathematically it could be anybody's.
Oh, okay, all right. I think I got bad info.
Still
Anybody's.
It's still 4 games to go.
Yeah.
So we could win this weekend, Celtic could lose, and then the Rangers go top, and then they'll firm. Do you know what I mean? It's like this is going down to it's going down to the final game.
Okay.
How exciting!
What if you both win? So that's right. You play Celtic last game of the year.
We play that, yeah. So we play them on the 11th, and then the 25th.
You could have a derby that decides the championship.
Yes.
Whoa. I say whoa. All right.
It's that big. It's like a slip up or a draw is no good enough. It's like Rangers have got to win the next 4 games, no matter what.
Firm game could be almost as big as the National League South playoff final.
I'd say it's bigger than the Premier League, to me.
Hey guys, watch the screen a second. Of course, the Columbus Crew, they clinched a spot. They won a second leg against Monterrey. Good team in Mexico. They'll be playing Pachuca for the final for CONCACAF's versions of the Champions League called the Champions Cup. And here's the thing, like about this quick history on Columbus Crew. They're one of the original teams. They're also the first team to have a Soccer Pacific Stadium. They're one of the first teams to have a Soccer Pacific Stadium. And I'm not. I don't know if I can't show this on screen, but I'll tell you guys what's going on if you guys are listening. If you want to join the Discord and watch this, now's the time to do it, and you can also see the game. So they had a situation where they tried to move them to Texas, to Austin. And it was looking like it was done. They were going to lose the Crew. And the Crew have always been pretty well supported, like from the outset. You know, they had the Soccer Pacific, they always sold out. And, you know, they won the MLS Cup last year. They're kind of the face of the league this year. And the local Ohio news reporters had something to say about it with their big victory. And here it is.
Celebrate the big win as we reflect on another big achievement for the Crew. We want to check in on our old...
And the old owner did get he got an expansion team in Austin. So here's the situation.
Celebrate the big win as we reflect on another big achievement for the Crew. We want to check in on our old owner, Anthony Precourt, who wanted to move our beloved black and gold to Austin. He now owns a team there.
And actually, we just got some video into the newsroom showing their trophy case. And wow, would you look at that?
We are throwing some
Still nothing in it.
Playing it dirty this morning. Our producer woke up and showed us violence. I mean, that is an empty trophy case.
Of course, the trophy case is empty.
Too bad, so
Woulda,
sad.
coulda, shoulda. Right? Meh.
Thank heavens we saved the Crew.
Thank heavens we're not vindictive at all.
No.
We're not salty people here on a good day.
They are vindictive. But that was pretty awesome, I gotta admit. Good stuff. But, you know, I think it also shows that the newscasters doing, like, mentioning soccer on a mainstream newscast in the States. You know, hearing things like our beloved black and gold. That's just bizarre to me. I've been away from the States for a long time, man. It's something's changing over there for sure. It's different this time, you know. You look at the roster of Team USA. You know, it's if you want to play sort of a mid-level team, and you're like a Germany or an Italy or something, or in England even, that's not the team you want. You want a softer team than the U.S. They're pretty decent on paper. I wouldn't say they're as good as a Big Five or even some of the teams in South America, but that's not the team you want. Faux show. And also big news: the Bundesliga added their 5th spot for Champions League, so I guess the Prem doesn't get it. That became official today, I guess, with Dortmund's win in yesterday, which we didn't talk about much, but that was a huge win. Fulkrug makes it 1-0 and shocks PSG. Although
a mighty Fulkrug.
If you follow PSG, it shouldn't be shocking at all because they always choke, no matter who they have. They might have the greatest player of all time, like a guy like Kylian Mbappe, and still choke. or they might have a player like Lionel Messi or Neymar and still choke. It could happen. Right, Will?
Yep.
Hey,
Billy,
I had this big idea if you guys aren't around to do the entire to call watch-alongs as Howard Cosell the whole time. What do you think of that?
Oh, like what Leach has been doing?
No. I guess you didn't see the intro. Just
you
know
how
Howard Cosell is, right?
No.
Thank you. It's not because I'm young. It's because no one knows who this cunt is.
The guy, the Muhammad Ali, the guy that interviewed him all the time. Hi, this is Howard Cosell. I'm here with world champion Muhammad Ali.
Oh, he sounded like that wrestler announcer.
He got fired for saying, "Look at that monkey go."
That's that. I remember the clip. I remember the clip.
Roma, Leverkusen, the undefeated streak on the line. I'm Howard Cosell. I've been dead for 25 years. I just do the whole fucking thing like that. That's the problem. The kids don't get it.
No, I remember now.
It's like, Will. I bet you've never felt so young, Will.
Yeah, I know.
I know, fuck's sake, 40 in a year.
Like I said, the kids don't know him.
Yeah.
And you didn't know him, so you must be a young man.
The only imitation I can do.
Or you can do another one.
Like who?
I don't know.
Do Gary Neville? Sound like a cough the whole time? Jerk off.
Who are your best scouts? Be Jamie Carragher.
I should stick a pencil over my nose and laugh if I was Jamie Carragher.
Yeah, he was just happy drinking last night.
Yeah, I know, isn't he? That guy's a dummy, isn't he? Am I wrong there? That guy's got an IQ of his hat size.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like the smartest.
No, I think majority of them do. Like that's how I do find Roy Keane funny. Because I think over years Roy Keane has calmed down.
Roy Keane's not thick. He's just still fucking 25 years old playing for United. That's his mentality. You know? He's not a thick fuck. Carragher's like, God. I guess he's got Irish blood. Thanks for living up to the stereotype, you dummy.
He's a real Scouser.
Yeah.
He represents the best that the Scouts have to offer.
Hey, guess what? I just got a tweet from Jamie Carragher. Here's what he said.
I remember watching.
We got kickoff coming up. Here we go. Enough of that nonsense. The 12 minutes are over. The boys are in the building.
So that one's still all to play for.
Boys are
in
back.
The
Do it.
Half. The players are out though, so let's rejoin our commentary team out in Rome for the second half. It's Robbie Savage and first back to Ian Dark.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Lindsay.
I want to see them crushingly lose in the last minute of the last game. They're all ready to run on the pitch and celebrate the invincible season. And it's just snatched at the last second. That's what I want to see.
There was that one with Michael Ballack.
Leverkusen,
You know,
the
you're
hearts.
just pissed off because you didn't get your Champions League slot. Good. Good.
I don't give a shit about that. It would go to a team like United. Why would I want that?
You're probably right, yeah. Wait, you have a lot of hope for Chelsea over there, huh?
It's still going to any team I want to see in the Champions League. So yeah, fuck it. Give it to the Germans. I don't know. Dortmund now or top 4 or a Leipzig out of it?
Leipzig's out of it. You're quiet this year.
It'll be Leipzig that gets the
Hey, have you heard about
spot.
Lewis for Red Bull?
The Scottish geezer.
Yes, he's like destroying the league.
I've heard a few things.
He's
Yeah,
destroying the fucking MLS, dude. Him and Forsberg
Rangers
have clicked.
aye. Apparently, Rangers are looking at him.
Oh no shit! Fuck the asshole. He needs to go to
Roma
Rangers. Never root for him.
Rangers are apparently looking at him.
Oh, that would burn my ass if he went to Rangers. Go to Celtic. I can see that. You know, he spent the last 2 seasons on his ass, hurt. You know that? So they basically, they put him in because they didn't have a striker. And then he had a good camp. And then he tore up the league. Like, nobody can believe this shit. He was supposed to be kind of a Metro star prior to this. Frimpong, top of the box on the right side.
He's clearly an intelligent man because he wants to join a real institution like Rangers.
Why would you say that? You're not even... Is your mom Catholic or is your mom Protestant?
Neither.
Yeah, she was. She was one of the two. She's German. And Sonic probably Protestant.
As far as I know, she's neither. She's never once...
Never once said?
He just likes winding up Green Man.
Yeah, they winded me up now for a change. Look, Green Man makes me root for the fucking Rangers. God damn, he's ridiculous.
I root for Rangers because when I was on holiday in Turkey, we met this lovely Scottish couple, and he was a mad Rangers fan, and he told me to support Rangers because they're pro sticking with England and they're pro-British, while Celtic are all anti-British, so I should hate Celtic.
That is true. Yeah.
Very nice. I enjoyed football with them. So.
Oh, congratulations for firing your prime minister.
Oh, dude,
isn't that great? Nice at a party.
I was waiting for him to blame it on the whites.
Did he? Then we could charge him with a crime. I wish he had done
it. That's true.
Dude,
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to talk to you. Sorry, we're deviating from football, right? But did you know? Seem they brought out that law in Scotland, how the internet won.
Yeah, and everybody started reporting him.
Aye. Everybody reported him for racist comments towards whites.
Brilliant. What's going to happen to the SNP?
Oh no, dude, I hope they crash.
Are they like? What was that? Are they just like?
Yeah, my sympathies.
The police are investigating them
now, right?
My sympathies are with Catholics, obviously. Okay, but I think it'd be ridiculous. Fucking economic suicide. We gotta stop talking about this.
Aye. Football zone.
Yeah, we've had this conversation before. Anyway, you know how I feel.
Oh, aye, me and you always agree, Tony.
I'm pro Scotland. I am pro. I'm not necessarily. I'm plus British Bulls, but I'm pro Scotland. You know, I love Scotland. They're very good to us up there. You know, everywhere we went, everybody was like, we were treated really well. Because normally, when me and Andy travel around Europe, it's like we're the worst of whatever country they hate the most. We're American and German. So like in Denmark, it's like, ew, a German. Oh my God, even worse. She's married to an American. You know?
you come to Scotland, all you had to do was go to Celtic Park, and that was you. You're safe. You're like, oh, we like you.
Well, Tommy loved it. In fact, he wore a Celtic jersey today when he got a cross as a center back and volleyed it top shelf on a low pass.
Oh, why that Turkish kid said some horrible things to him.
So he fucked him up.
It doesn't have anything to do with the football. It's just his Celtic shirt.
He's got his own name in his Celtic shirt. And he put a weird number. He put like 78 or something.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I remember when I seen it, you just wanted double digits.
Yeah, I think
I'll rate it.
I just wanted double digits.
You didn't do that, but like, I don't know, put 99 or something. Put a name that like, means something to me. Don't do something you want yourself. Do it for me.
My number's always 22. That's what I always go for.
22.
That was always 8. Number 8.
I'm 7.
Yep, it was always on my school jerseys when I played.
You can't be 7 in a midfielder. Or actually, I was a wing back. You can't be 7 in a wing back according to.
7's a winger.
What? Yeah, no.
Seven's
I was right back. I was right back.
Right back in the changing room.
Yeah. Well, we didn't. It was barely any play, but I was saying it's fucking useful. So, I cross the ball. That's about the only thing. I could cross the ball and put it in the air.
They put you at right back then.
Look, it was 1985. Okay, I'm 9 years old. I was the only guy that could lift the ball into the box when I was in the far right. So I got the job.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, here we go. Oh, I should have just taken
him out wide.
Great interception.
I should have took a shot.
Yeah, the cock is so loud.
I think you're spot on, Ian.
Aye.
They had the perfect opportunity to hit that first time for the runner Stanisic. You know, when we see the replay, he looked up. You know.
Oh,
With our
guys,
kits for our Monday League team today.
But as you say in commentary, and it was a great opportunity for Adley to pick out Stanisic. He didn't do it.
We decided to get the Brazil 2002 shirts for our team.
For everyone watching the game,
oh, that was
I'll reset it real quick, so just hang on your hat.
Alright.
Comes to nothing. Daniele Rossi was sent off.
What's his name?
The only time
I had
Leverkusen
this set to a button on
Rover
my
in
mouse,
history.
so
That was 20 years ago. They only win 9 men and lost 3-1 in Germany. Mind you, he did score twice.
give you a laugh. I haven't been on like my desktop YouTube for a couple of days, and I had a comment. I made a comment the other day. Right, so Tommy, you'll find this hysterically funny, right?
Yeah.
Did you know I had to watch a video on how to do a kilt?
What?
I had to watch.
I wouldn't know how to do it. I'll be honest.
No. So I had to watch a video. Oh, dude, it gets better. So I had to watch a video on how to tie the laces.
Yeah.
Give up an okay because it's been that long since I've wore one.
Yeah, sure.
And it was a Scottish American. So like he's got, you can tell he's like West Virginia or something.
If you think about it, it makes a certain amount of sense because a Scottish American is somebody that's going to be kind of pulled into. You got to do stuff for your own country, culture. We can't lose our connection to Europe or in Scotland. So they probably, whereas your family. Just they don't even remember how they don't know how to teach it because it's like second nature. So Scottish Americans gotta, learn all the ins and outs. So he's probably the best guy to make the video. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, he was perfect because I didn't know how to tie the shoes. He's like, this is the traditional Celtic way, and I was like, fuck.
You should have saw Tommy when you should have saw Tommy. When I showed him the picture. So what do you think of that? And I'm confused. And I said, well, that's what they wear. He's like Braveheart? And I said, yeah, kind of, yeah, it's the same country. And then he started running around and goes, run, you may live. Fight, you may die. He loves that. He actually, I got him. I don't know if he's ready for Braveheart, but I thought he was ready for the Patriot. He did watch the Patriot, which is basically Braveheart North America.
Such a sensation at the Euros till he got injured.
Corner, Roma. Oh, dude, I hated it. That was all Saturday. I had that on. Oh,
Everybody looked really good. Was he at a wedding?
I was at a wedding. Yeah. I was at a friend's wedding.
You guys look classy, I thought.
He was meant to be married 4 years ago. Then obviously COVID hit.
Oh God.
So that's it. Just catching
Roma
up. Yeah.
corner kick. Ew, just off.
Oh.
Just off.
The guy had a shit week. His mum passed, and then obviously there was the wedding the same week, and it was horrible for the guy. So you're standing up at the front, and me and the big guy in the picture, right?
Yeah.
So like we've got to get him laughing. So it's not in a church or anything. It's just in one of the offices. We've got to get him laughing.
Yeah.
He starts lifting his fucking kilt like in Braveheart. Dude, see, the best laugh is, so I've let him carry on with us for a good couple of minutes, by the way. Dude, there's a security camera right above us, too.
Yeah.
Fucking captured it on camera.
I don't know. I remember Braveheart's pretty. Is it more violent than The Patriot? I think it is.
I think it was. It's been a long time since I've watched it. I was a teenager the last time I watched it.
I was a little worried about the beginning of the scene where he knocks the guy's head off. But he laughed when it happened, so I think
That's a bit worrying.
well, then I was like, my wife's like, you sure you should watch this? I'm like, yeah, I think so. There's no sex, and there's only like 1 or 2 scenes that are kind of rough, and he knows all that stuff's fake, so I'm not worried about it. And then he chimes in, he goes, if I can handle 300, I can handle this, he says. And my wife looks at me like, what is it? You let him watch 300? Thanks. Because, you know, the Germans are a lot more sensitive about the violence, you know.
Weird.
Yeah, they're the violence. Yeah, the Americans are tight about sex.
And swearing.
Swearing, yeah, we're more reserved in that area too. Even though I have a filthy sales.
Going a long way wide. He has got
Well, bounced off his own player.
4 goals this season. Doing that one at the weekend.
Zabby, very animated fight. Good Spaniard.
You've shown him an American historical film. When are you going to show him some of the German historical films?
Actually, all right. How about this? We went downtown, and we showed him the burned down temple.
That was good play from
Roma. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have like a wall in downtown Wiesbaden, and it has all the Jews they murdered on the wall, and it's where the temple was burned down at Christmas. Yeah, we did give him a history lesson. But you know what I told him?
Bundesliga title celebration.
Anybody calls you a Nazi, you say you anything to do with this, you punch him in the mouth. He just looked at me like, I'm not punching him in the mouth. He's very, like Will's met him. He's not, he doesn't have a mean bone in his body. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, definitely no. You can tell.
He wants to play center back, though. He's got to get a little meaner, you know?
You can tell he's no go, like, you can tell he's like more Andy. If you get me in the sense of like the temperament stuff, yeah.
He's got a personality, but Andy's disposition. He's got my personality as far as being out there and, you know, not afraid to open his mouth. But he's got Andy's disposition where he lets everything go.
Very polite. Yeah, very polite and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very polite.
I feel like hating someone because they called you a Nazi is a bit over the top.
No, it's not.
I get called a Nazi most days.
Yeah, but if it's different when you turn. It's like you
Yeah?
Told him to kick his fucking ass.
Tommy, just wait till you go to sit down and watch RoboCop with him.
I really don't watch it. You know, he wants to see Jaws, but he's a little scared to see Jaws. Jaws, I think is, but I said, like, I asked Andy about that, like, Jaws, but, you know, I was like, it's really no different than Jurassic Park, and you happen to show him that. And that's got some rough scenes, you know?
Yeah, I feel like Jaws isn't.
Yeah, I'd say
it's really scary. It's just a bit gory, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd say Jurassic Park's more jumping. Jaws.
There's only one scene.
Yeah. That's it. Jaws. Fair enough, when it came out, it was a bit different. But if you look at it and compare it to Jurassic Park, it is very timid.
Yeah. You know what it
Jaws
is?
is
You know what
fun.
it is? I know the Shark had nothing but problems in the set, but that scene when he goes up on the boat, that still stands out. You know, it looks like a white Shark. Yeah.
Assessing the options.
Frimpong.
Frimpong is his choice.
Slows it up.
A nice pass.
Stanisic.
On the top of the box, Andrich deflected.
And then Andrich's shot was charged down.
You know, Andrich was from Wehen, you know? Number 8.
He got out there as soon as he could.
Will. Number 8, Andrich. He's from Wiesbaden, right?
From Roma,
Did he play for them?
Yeah, he did 2 years. Now he's getting the call up to Nashville.
I wonder how many other like secret Wiesbaden players there are at top clubs.
We got
Nothing more he can do about it now. He has to hope his teammates can rectify the damage somehow.
Look, I'm curious if that's like Leipzig or like Dortmund or something.
Hang on a second. I got some breaking news from One Football. Great website. Awesome website. Nicholas Jackson eclipses Dieter Drogba in his Chelsea debut. Nicholas Jackson frustrated Chelsea fans with his first season at Stamford Bridge, and the latter will often be the case.
The 8th such occasion.
But there are shouts of hope by the strikers guilty of missing a penalty and big chance.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
good recovery.
corner kick.
Well, he had to. Karsdorp just coming off the pitch in that position. El Shawari's just
It's
gone
good.
on
Chelsea not playing Spurs?
Yeah, it's 2 on the 92nd.
He managed to regularly go not in his 11th goal of the season against Tottenham. Reacted first after Cole Palmer's free kick rebounded off the crossbar. It takes the goal tally beyond Chelsea's icon, Dieter Drogba.
Yes, please,
so he's got, I guess, the rookie scoring line, the first rookie scoring line.
I mean, Spurs out of 4th place.
Anytime you beat
They're not going to catch Aston Villa.
Anytime you beat out Villa's fucking dangerous team. Up, shot wide.
We're busy losing 3-2 to Olympiacos though.
Alright.
Yeah.
They won't drop that 4th spot.
Ayoub El Kabi has 3 goals.
Florentino after 2-1 over Club Brugge.
You know, we've seen the lineups. Adli was supposed to play as that.
Oh yeah,
That's a
Villa's
shocker
getting
for
beat.
Villa.
Off either the left or the right. You know, but
At home as well. You've got to be winning your home leg.
De Rossi would have planned for a number of
He's
different
gone.
things that Leverkusen were going to do. You know, and Wirtz has done that job as the false 9 exceptionally well.
I think even the well-informed German reporters who know the club well and usually hear what's going to happen, they all thought Boniface was going to start tonight.
We haven't really talked to you much, man. What do you think of Leverkusen's season? Or,
Still might have a part to play in this.
Leverkusen, I'd like to say it's a shock of the season, but I think the more and more like you've seen them play, they've been a good team. Because obviously Dortmund was similar last season, except they did have a few losses under their belt. But Dortmund dropped the bottle where Leverkusen just kept going, and it was Munich that dropped the bottle this time. And again, I think it was the best for the German league. Like, there's a brand new champion. They've played brilliant. Do you know what I mean? And it's like these are the guys to beat now.
The coach is staying. The first star looks like he's staying too. Be interesting what they do next season.
I think that was the best thing. Alonso saying, "Look, I'm staying here. I'm not going to Liverpool next season."
Everybody told me I was nuts, and he ended up doing it. This guy included, right next to me.
Scheiße.
Best thing he done. So I think what is it? Liverpool are going for the PSV or the Feyenoord coach. I know he's Dutch.
Feyenoord. Yes, Nick. He knows.
What's this?
The Feyenoord.
Liverpool, is it the PSV or the Feyenoord? For next season, Liverpool manager.
Why did you turn down Bayern? It's big news over here.
Lost 4-1. Wants to put that right.
God, the curse of Nagelsmann lives.
He ended his Arsenal career with 2 goals in a 5-0
Did that say the curse of Harry Kane?
Yeah, there's 2 curves they're working with.
Yeah.
Now they are looking a lot better, at least in Europe. the last series they had, they were a force, and this one too. But this, you know, obviously Real's a lot better team.
He is the kind of striker.
But they're playing.
Yeah,
They're more than playing with them. In fact, in some cases, they're outplaying.
Because like even like Dortmund, PSG, I want Dortmund to go through. Like if this is Mbappe's last season, I genuinely, that's a failure to PSG, because it's like, well, look at City, they've won trophies, they eventually won the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? They've done what they set out to do. PSG, they're still just going to be that PSG team that's won the French league.
It would be kind of amazing. I like to see Harry do it. Let's see. I score all those goals, get all these bad breaks, be so. You know, you guys bitch and moan these Europeans bitch and moan. These guys aren't loyal. One guy's loyal to the last guy. You know.
No, I think
like Harry
the
Kane.
Tottenham's.
Right.
He's a good striker.
Yeah.
I think next season will be a bit different with Bayern Munich. I think over the years with the Tottenham team, oh here we go, no, taken away. I think with the Tottenham team, the one thing I think kept Tottenham back was just that guy just didn't properly invest into the team.
Yeah. Well, they could have kept them going.
Him and Musiala playing as twin number 10s.
No, it's like Nick's resetting his route up.
You got your graphics.
Spinazzola deals with that calmly. 3/4 point in the match.
Have you listened to any of the podcasts?
Yes, I've been listening in work.
Pretty good.
I'm enjoying them, dude. I'm enjoying them. Like I said, it's something different. It's something different. Because it's like obviously the other show, I catch up with that at night. But no, listen to the football ones when they come on. That no, I've been enjoying them.
Yeah, it's finally starting to come together. It took 2 years, but it's finally starting to come together. Yeah. I want a shorts guy. I want you to be the shorts guy. Either Nick or rarely me say something intelligent or clip something funny. Shorts or clips. Just clip it and send it to me. I'll put the graphics on. Whether it's something wise or something interesting. And send it to me. Send me what you think the title should be, and I'll work with it. All you gotta do. Hey, you back?
Yeah, my internet crashed.
I love the caricatures. I'm actually getting some made-up emotions made up for me in the Beachbody just for that. And then I think our artist is going to give me more business because we're going to do it with Red Bull as well. But I'm going to put myself in a Metro Stars jersey. Handball missed by the referee. Roma continues the attack. But they are scrunched right on the line.
No, like you said though, if Green Man cuts his hair though.
Yeah, I know what a prick.
You should just do like a really bad edit on his character.
Yeah, just erase it. I could do that myself.
Yeah. Just do like a really bad, like, well, you chose to cut your hair, so now this is what you get.
To Frimpong. Looking to bend one here.
Ooh.
Well, before I disconnected, you said something about a Dutch coach.
Yeah, is it the PSV or Feyenoord coach that's going to Liverpool?
Arnie Slot. Feyenoord. I'm really annoyed that I didn't post more about it, because me and my friends, as soon as Klopp got sacked, I instantly said Arnie Slot wildcard shout for Liverpool, and then he wasn't rumoured for ages, and it looked like Amorim was going to get the job, and then all of a sudden within like 3 days Slot was getting the job, and I was like, no fucking, why didn't I say more about this? Would it look like a great prediction if I fucking posted about Slot to Liverpool?
What about Ragnick turned down the Iron?
I reckon that's to do with all the, like, kicking up a fuss from the fans, I reckon. Like, imagine you're up for a job and then, like, fucking loads of people start protesting it. You're gonna probably have second thoughts, yeah. Yeah. Like, they were, like, he probably wouldn't have been 100% on the job, like, he was probably thinking about it because of the issues they had, and then all the fans come out and protest getting him, he's probably thought, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, dodged the bullet.
Like, it's not going to be worth the hassle, right? If the fans are already against you from day one, and
uh-oh, does he really wear 69? Who is that?
Yep.
Roma in the box here, playing a little head game.
I think it's Angelino.
Who's number 69 player? Let him. They wouldn't let you do that this time.
Really? It's just the number.
So we don't like cursing.
It's not cursing, it's a number.
Well, it means we're uptight.
What if, like, that German football player, Florian Dick, would he not be allowed to have his name on the shirt?
Yeah, he could have his name
in
on
the
the shirt. That's a Scottish name.
Dick.
That's a Scottish name.
There's a,
Yeah, but
yeah,
if you have 16, surely you can't have Dick on the back of your shirt.
That's Gordy's name. It's Scotch and Soda, you know? I'm not
Dick.
doxing him because his name's public, but...
Well, it's short for Richard. But I mean, like, surname. D-I-C-K, Florian Dick.
I'll tell you something. I can't... There's a place in Wiesbaden I know of. They sell tombstones. The guy that runs it's named Peter Dick.
Nice.
Yeah, I really fucked him in high
It's
school when I was
tombstones.
depressed and went into tombstone business. I don't know, I made that up. It seems that's the first thing that crossed my mind. I mean, he must have been rough.
Did you get one of Dick's tombstones?
Opportunity here for him. He didn't want to hit it with his right foot.
Pass it back.
Wanted it back on his left foot. The chance was on his right.
Jeremy Frimpong up.
It's gone away.
They're still able to
Or has
control
it?
it. Andrich high. Oh no, he hit it!
Oh, what
I thought it was going on. The former Wiesbadener puts it in the upper left corner.
Lovely jubbly.
Robert Andrich with a tricky shot. Oh, little get together. They're trying to draw them into a card situation. They know they're fucked. And you know what? They've been playing like the underdog the whole goddamn game. Probably trying to get Ta to do something. Ta, gay, you're on a yellow, Ta. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Tupso was pushing him straight out of there.
There's a lot of verbal crossfire, and the ref's got quite a bit to sort out here.
I saw him do it to goddamn Germans in the semifinals, 2006. And it worked against Zidane Zidane as well.
No, hold on. I wonder what's been said because it's all the black players that is going over.
And they are Italian.
Well, I'm not quite sure what happened to spark that, but clearly there were exchanges after the goal was scored.
I think Ta's got American.
And everybody piled in.
Let's just talk about the strike from Andrick.
Who?
It is a wonderful.
Oh, Jonathan Tah.
He's a military.
It's a great run from Grimaldo.
He kind of looks like it.
Yeah, he looked like. I know it sounds
And then
stupid,
just watch
but
this.
look,
The
I can
way
tell
he
an
hits
English
that.
face a lot of times from
He hits it.
I agree with you. I feel the exact same. I think this all the time. I can just tell a lot of the time what Europeans are
I
from.
can tell an American
Wow.
of,
It's
you know,
like one of those
African
free
descent.
kicks you
Like
hit.
I can see, I can tell you right,
Look how he hits
than
that.
somebody.
It is
In fact, I
absolutely
can tell if you're
wonderful.
Somali.
No saving that.
You know,
It
and then
is
tell
the
you
way
about
he
I'm
hits
just
it.
it's easy to see though.
Yeah, it's like
I
can tell-
100% agree because I feel the same.
Yeah, I can tell a Chinese from a, you know.
Yeah.
It's not 100%. I don't want to sound like a racist, like fucking idiot here, but yeah, I can tell. You know, the hardest people.
Yeah,
To,
I
the
can
hardest,
definitely see it.
the hardest people to read are Americans. Of Europeans. They're the
It's like a mishmash, isn't it?
They're you know what they all think I am? They think I'm Eastern European. That's why, you know, I told you all the Irishmen they used to work.
I don't know.
You know, Turks are some guys whip their ass. You know, going home from work.
I feel like you.
I never got my ass whipped.
I don't know.
I think it's because they thought I was Croatian.
Slavic.
They thought I was Croatian or something. You know.
But you definitely can see these things. Like, we had a guy move into our house, black guy, and straight away I was like, I bet you he's from Ghana. And he was. Because he looks just like my other friend who's Ghanaian. He's just like the features, you can just tell.
Yeah. I don't think it's being big.
And like Somalians are like really easy to spot, I think. Like, I think they have like very distinctive features.
Skinny.
They
tend to be skinny, you know.
They're round.
Like the one that guys listened to shot from the point, I knew he was Somalian, like from jump, you know.
Listen to this latest score from Villa Park.
Yeah, I get that a lot when I'm walking around town and stuff. Like, I can look at someone and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know where your family's from.
Yeah. The Irish, you can tell. You know.
Yeah, once you've met enough people from a certain country, you can sort of get a feel for their sort of features.
They even age similar. Like, you can tell an older Englishman from, you know. I could like there's a lot. This is a real cosmopolitan area.
With the ball, the way he picks the right pass.
Yeah, and you could tell like, oh, that's an old English.
Everything was brilliant.
Americans are the toughest. The only way you can tell Americans in Europe, like this area, is the way they dress. The baseball hats. Well, here's this. They have a proper bend in their hats, unlike the Europeans.
I think another one.
You and your fucking bends.
Yeah. I bought a hat bender for the brim on a baseball cap.
See, I just used to use my knee.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, well, that's a good system. The knee's a good system. That's my buddies used to.
I would much rather spend money on a bender.
Direct running, committing Roma players.
Cristante, the latest to go into the referee's notebook.
He doesn't like straight caps, he only likes bent ones.
I don't like straight caps, to be fair.
I like street caps that work slightly to the side. Cool. I have two collar stops. I got one bend and I got one non-bend. And I bought a bender.
Again.
The only hat I kept straight was my red NY hat.
Yeah.
When Limp Bizkit were big back in 2000.
All about he said, she said.
Yep.
The thing is, Will's allowed to wear a hat. You shouldn't be.
Oh no, dude, this is when I had hair.
Will has a reason to wear a hat.
See, he says I shouldn't wear hats because I have a full head of hair.
Yeah.
Oh no, I used to wear hats all the time I had hair.
And Sardar Azmoun, the Iranian World Cup striker, is on the pitch as well to play in Lukaku's role.
Well, I say Will has a reason to wear a hat, but you rock the bald head well, to be fair.
Yeah, he does.
You've got a shape. There were some people
I've
see it was like,
yeah, but it's a lot of work. You gotta shave it and everything else. Pain in the ass.
Yeah.
A bit of dealing with it. Capie takes responsibility.
Shaving your head is like more effort than it seems, as well. As a man who recently did it, I thought it'd be quick and easy.
Oh no,
to
it's a pain in the
maintain
ass.
the pain in the ass. To get it, it's cake. It's great summer cut. You know what I mean?
Spinazzola.
But when you have as much hair as I did, it takes fucking ages.
Oh, yeah,
That took ages to do.
They just didn't buzz you?
I did it myself.
Oh, you're... Jeez, I'd have paid for your fucking hair. You need to do that. Who cuts their own hair? Oh,
What?
I know, you're worse. Who cuts their own
Well, if I'm shaving my head, why would I pay someone to do that? There's no
right?
skill.
So it's not painful and it gets done in a second. You have like one big clump of hair you miss because your hair sucks.
Or save 20 quid and just shave it.
Yeah. Oh, come on here, get some ramen noodles. You know.
Any style, fair enough. 100% I'd go to a barber's for style, but just shaving it, I'd do that. I did it.
Even one goal would give Roma something to
I got hair clippers.
I wait till you've got to use a razor blade, Nick, and you've got to constantly do it.
Yeah, that I can. I don't think I would have the patience for that. I would only go to that if my hairline got really bad.
Has,
Like if we got to a point where it's like you gotta let it go, then I would.
Has Leverkusen parked the bus here?
I'd say a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, I don't think they take
Not
advantage.
entirely. Yeah, they definitely seem like they're playing a bit safer to see it out now. Makes sense. 2-0 up, 10 minutes left.
Roma hasn't controlled the ball that well. I mean, this is not a situation where they're pushed to park the bus. It seems like it's a push, but I was just... All right, here comes a cross and swinger, deflects, picked up by the keeper.
I'm saying, if you can take a 2-0 lead back to Leverkusen, you're cruising. That should see you through, realistically. But obviously anything could happen.
I mean, it is quite ridiculous, isn't it? 16 goals beyond the 90th minute this season.
That must be a record in all football, is it?
Well, they turned every game.
I think for the rants, Tommy, you should pick a really random country to do it for in the Euros. I can do England, Warlord, Green Man can cover Scotland, and then you can do, like, I don't know, Georgia.
Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
Luxembourg.
Hell yeah. Although I don't think they made it.
This is Howard Cosell, back from the dead. Today we have a great matchup for you. Luxembourg versus Liechtenstein.
Exactly, it'd be a fucking great run.
From 3 o'clock in the afternoon. See what the issues are.
The Flemish-German rivalry is in full effect.
Well, I suppose you could do German, but because you're in there.
Ooh, fucking Zawi's acting like fun.
And I think that sums up the mood.
Like a real German, though, you should do one for Turkey.
Such effervescence tonight.
I did a Turkish game. You know what happened? Players walked out.
Walked off.
I was kind of excited about that too.
Yeah.
Might be doing the Brazilian. You can always talk me into it. Is I should do Brazil because Leach is telling me all the crazy stuff that's going on down there. So we might be doing some of that. And we did.
It's a cool league.
We did Super Classico. Did you hear that, Will?
I seen you streaming it, yeah.
That was a fun game. Brazil's good. Brazil's good because you see a lot of the upcoming Brazilian talents when you watch there.
Why?
It's just been a bit laborious from Roma building the attacks tonight.
That's like one of the good reasons to watch that league.
Uh-oh, opportunity Roma, and save.
Nice tackle.
Oh.
But our eyes, man. The Iranian Messi.
You know, I would have said you got to finish there, but that's actually some pretty good defense.
It's a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, it was a great bit of defending.
They'll expect more from the Iranian Messi.
Before, but Ritz and Aldi are out, so they've been taken off.
Dybala. Getting
deflected out in front. Roll a man down in the box.
They're looking for a big finish here now.
Yeah, they need a goal.
Can they find some late goal salvation against the club who are specialists in doing exactly
Or to Olympiacos, by the way.
Jesus. That's too bad. I was kind of
80th minute.
Yeah, I was rooting for the old Princess team. I watched that, Peter. That.
Come on.
That's right. No, good one.
Crouchy with Prince William.
That was a great interview.
Was he making
was
himself
really
bigger?
nervous.
It looked pretty close, didn't it?
He looked really like overwhelmed.
It's royalty.
What?
It's royalty.
The other guys,
Of course he would be.
The other guys kind of picked up on the vibe the prince wanted to be one of the royals. They picked up on it.
I suppose.
Yeah, I get the whole royalty thing. I'm not gonna like roll my eyes like most Americans would, but no, I get that. I totally get it. I watched the King's Speech. That's what made me get it. You know that when I saw the King's Speech, I was like, that's what they're on about. Oh. Yeah, that's really important. You know, then I was like kind of
yeah.
I was like, oh, that's
No, the truth is,
this guy was a great king, man.
Don't need late goals tonight.
He overcame a lot. Do you know he smoked himself with that?
I did not.
He died from work.
I knew he died young, but I didn't know what it was that killed him. That's the reason why Elizabeth's reign was like so long, was because she took over when she was like 20s.
Aye.
I think she was only like, yeah, she was early, like 22, 25.
I wonder what her legacy will be in a few hundred years.
Great, actually. And, being an Irish American, that's tough to say, but you really think about it, the way she handled, like, sort of the end of the empire, I think she's a real leader, man. I think she was there's been times where she's been popular and not so popular, obviously the Diana thing. But in the principle, I got what she was doing with her Diana. She wasn't a princess. But the problem is the people saw her.
Roma here.
And she understood.
Yeah.
Because you know why I like her? Because she was dedicated. Like, you might think that if you're an American, you might think the dude is stupid. Okay, fine, stupid. But it still means a lot to them. And she's not like fucking Harry, you know. She's taking it deadly serious. And there's a lot of people in her family kind of dipped out. Like, her uncle was kind of a bitch out of it too, you know.
Yeah.
And her dad kind of wasn't even supposed to be the king, and he ended up being the king. So she took that shit deadly serious, you know. And I just I like people with codes. You know what I mean? People who have codes and follow them and don't preach them. And that was her. I mean, can't say she oppressed anybody. She had no real political, you know, or actually.
That was the main thing that annoyed me when she passed, was the people like hating on her, being like, "Oh yeah, she was like this oppressor, this colonizer." It's like it's the opposite, right? Everyone was decolonized under her reign. What do you mean she was a colonizer?
Yeah, but Nick, these are people just in their 20s or under.
No, I can't even say that, because growing up in New Jersey as an Irish American, being around Irish American functions, there was a lot of fucking unnecessary, nasty talk about her. Some of it was like what you guys would call the band, some of it was hate. You know what I mean? Some of it was hate.
Clubs coming in with offers for some of these players in the summer.
My grandfather told me.
Pellegrini, nobody there.
Oh, he's at some fucking bar.
Bit of a dispirited look about Roma.
God Save the King. And then all the goofballs from New Jersey. Because back in those days, you know, when you were on a boat, a lot of the guys that were on your boat were from New Jersey. Can you imagine that? So there's so much English in the toast. He said, God Save the King. And I don't know, like one of those stupid fucking Jersey boys jumped on the table and said, yeah, fuck the king. And a big brawl broke out. You know?
On that left-hand side.
There's another thing I heard, which I couldn't imagine when I was in the military. We got along fine with British troops. Apparently during, in Berlin, during the Cold War, he was fist fights up and down the street in Berlin with Americans and Brits fighting each other. Wow, it's weird. It's not the military I joined. You know? I can't imagine. Yeah, some guy, he was a Gulf War veteran. He says, yeah, I was in there in '88, and there's bars, and it's such a good time being in Germany, and fights. What you saw was English soldiers, and it just fights up and down the street. Really? Can you imagine? Oh my God. You know where the Americans get, I'll tell you a dirty secret too. You know where the American soldiers get their ass kicked? White.
Spread it wide, but not very
Because you
accurately.
got Samoans.
Oh, did I wouldn't fuck?
And then
I'm not fuck with Samoans.
They love it.
They are huge.
Yeah, they love the fight. Now they're the types to beat the shit out of you and then brush you off, but you know, like to the Samoans, because they're so macho, right? Like, oh, you think you're tough because you're a fucking soldier, you know, and then bring it. So I heard like soldiers running out of clubs at some point to avoid the Samoans. And it's so weird because they seem like gentle giants, right?
But they're not.
Fucking tough people, man. I don't even
Got an early yellow card. He's defended exceptionally well.
Go on, Tammy. You've got 4 minutes to score 2 goals. Good luck.
I think Roma deserves to be in position there. They really haven't shown me much, but a bunch of dark arts of football.
Someone said that Parker the other day, and I think it was you guys.
Who said that? The dark arts?
Someone at work, he said about the dark arts of football. He was talking about something. In my mind, instantly just went to you taking the piss out of it.
Stupid thing to say, isn't it? Who was I with? It's what you call it. Somebody's in here in the dark art. It's dark arts of football. I know it's called cheating.
Oh, it'd have to be green. It'd have to be a few years actually, because I remember it as clear as day because it was funny as fuck. And then we done the stream and we just kept saying it.
Yeah.
And it stuck. Funnily enough, it could have been it was the Roma. Who were Roma playing? Final last year.
Yeah.
Roma.
Oh, there you go. We're like dark arts of football.
Yep, it was Roma and
2 minutes to go in the match.
The Sevilla won it on penalties, didn't they?
That's the dark art. Right, that was it. Seville.
In the box, bopped out, controlled and cleared by Leverkusen.
Anywhere will do for Leverkusen now, who can see the finishing line.
Roma is Leverkusen for a bruising. Roma's
Get this ref off Make-A-Wish. Look at the age here.
Kasunu, another defender very late on here.
What the fuck is that guy doing?
Yeah,
You see that?
The player
He's trying
going
to
off
kill
Ian,
some
again,
Italian
he's been
food.
terrific. As every Leverkusen player has tonight.
Your mother!
Sooner just to see the game out now.
The Roma supporters, a show of defiance, a show of loyalty. As you said, hardly anybody's left.
We worked with the
Even 2-0 down and a disappointing night. They'll need something.
It's okay. They stabbed them in the back in the end.
Next week, that much is clear.
Well, they were kind of shits at it because the Germans just came and invaded them instead. But
Spinazzola again. Contract up in the summer for the left back.
Jesus Christ.
it's okay because Mussolini's great grandson plays for Lazio now.
That's really.
I was going to say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
not your day. Roma had an open net and couldn't finish with the header.
Oh, what a chance. He's just got to let it.
The goalkeeper's absolutely messed that up.
Tries to put
Yeah,
too
no,
much
it's,
power on it.
Jumps out, misses the ball, falls to the floor, leaving the goal completely open for Tammy to miss. Good old Tammy.
Fans cannot believe that.
Yeah, that should mean something now. It looks like we had a kickoff and game over.
To have a little lifeline.
There it is.
That goal could have been big as well because that means it's only a 1-goal deficit going into the other leg.
It is. Like all these goals are important. How you cut the cake. No matter how you
Yeah.
cut the cake. Blow the whistle.
We're beyond the 4 minutes now.
What are you going to do? Give him another chance? Hey, you know what? Let Roma score, then blow the whistle after the kickoff. Uh-oh. Interception
Leverkusen score.
by Leverkusen. There's an opportunity.
Pass it.
Yeah, pass. Yeah, that's a little selfish.
Oh.
There. A little selfish. That's all right. No. Ref's letting him play, and no, he's got a whistle in his mouth.
That is it.
And that's it, folks.
Game over.
And another victory for Leverkusen. And this time they didn't have to do it in the fucking death to defend their unbeaten reign.
Great performance tonight, Robbie.
Exceptional performance.
I mean, they got to be getting to the point where they're scaring the shit out of
2-0 win could have been more.
You know what I mean?
Exceptional, outstanding.
And the shit out of who?
Like anybody they play.
Roma.
Well, yeah, look at how Roma fucking played today. Like you said, they were the underdogs from the first minute. Because they were shitting themselves because they were coming up against this unbeaten side thinking, well, fuck. They're pretty fucking good. How do we beat this?
Leverkusen is a real deal. They are the real
100%.
Thank you very much to Ian and Robbie. Yes, it's 47 games and counting. This incredible unbeaten run continues. Xabi Alonso's side proving to be
I'll say that.
an immovable object. They are still in the hunt for the treble.
2024, Tommy.
Yeah.
It's time to be accepting.
It'll be 2025 and she'll still be a bimbo. How about that?
What about 2026?
You might be a slut by then. I don't know. What do you want from me?
Doesn't get much better than that. Honestly, remarkable. And that's a really good role.
Oh, Jesus Louises.
And Xabi Alonso deserves a ton of credit. The team is incredibly efficient. You know, they dominate the ball. They're clean.
Very.
He's got a clear style with the wing backs. Such a big feature tonight. Grimaldo and Frimpong caused chaos. Wirtz has been one of the standout young players.
Andres Wiesbander
The defensive midfield
popped it.
popping up with an absolute world, dude. To go with a clean
Any
sheet.
final thoughts, gentlemen?
Pretty good, all in all.
Disappointed with Roma's performance. I thought they could have tried to be a bit more positive in the game. Their approach was very negative, and it sort of just let Leverkusen run riot.
You know, I was just about to laugh at you. I thought that was ridiculous. And I just thought about that. You're right. They were. They went to the dark arts of football and couldn't even do that right.
They were trying to pinch the tar for 90 minutes and didn't get him sent off once.
I tell you, it's going to take something special to beat this Leverkusen time. Something special. Because I can't see it. I can't see anybody beating them.
Dortmund couldn't do it. Stuttgart couldn't do it. You know, they had to come back in the 90th minute 2 weeks in a row in the Bundesliga. You know that?
Yeah.
You know they're
As
playing,
I'm saying, it's
you know
going
they're
to
playing
take
in the
something
cup
special.
final? You know they're playing in the cup final? Kaiserslautern. They're 1 point behind us in the fucking ahead of us in the standings.
Fucking hell.
Ah, that's really funny.
Chance.
Thank you so much, everybody. It's been being launched. Make sure you join the Discord, hang out with us. It's a club, it's a beauty project. We want you to be a part of it. Leverkusen or bruising. You didn't think that was cute? I didn't get any fucking laughs?
Yeah, I don't think it deserved one.
I don't think I deserve one either.
You.
I deserve nothing. I'm a painfully stupid person.
You try.
I try. I do my best. Stay tuned for Howard Cosell, everybody. Good night.